Welcome to the Pixelights app. In this video, we are going to go through all of the new features and how to use this new update. When you open the app for the first time, you should see the new announcements window. This will let you know about what we've added and other news regarding Pixelights. To bring back the announcements at any time, click the Pixelights logo on the home screen. Next, we'll walk through our system setup. Here, we can configure our controllers, download patterns, set up cloud, and directionally map the lights. Press Start to proceed with the setup wizard. Now we'll make sure our controllers are connected to our home network. If they're not yet connected, you must connect to the controller's setup network and then follow the steps. We've already connected our controller, so we can proceed. Now we can configure our controllers with a name, amount of lights per output, and time zone. Output 1 and Output 2 should match up with the amount of pixels on each controller output. Other settings should be configured properly by default. We've already set our controller up, so we'll continue. This update also revamps our default pattern list. This means existing users must delete and re-download your patterns. Users that already have updated patterns can skip these steps. Our updated patterns have been rebuilt with smoother animations and addressable direction. This pattern list also makes it easier for us to update your patterns and create new patterns without requiring a delete and re-download. Once your patterns have been deleted, click the Download button to open the download window. Click Start Download to download the new pattern set. We'll skip ahead a little bit because this will take a few minutes. If the downloader loses connection or fails, just click the back arrow and retry. If your system already has the updated pattern list, you can skip these steps. After downloading, your controllers should have 58 patterns downloaded. When it's done, we can close the downloader and click Next. We'll go over how Cloud works and how to set it up later in the video. If you have Cloud, you can skip to or click the Cloud Setup section and come back. On the last step, we can map our controllers. We've covered the mapping procedure in a different video, which is linked below. And that's it. We've finished setting up and configuring our system. Next, we'll look at how we use the app to control the lights. First, let's try changing the pattern playing on our lights. You can find all of the patterns on your controller right in the Home tab. Let's press the Patterns button to take a look at our categories. Here, we can click any of the categories to view patterns or search for something specific with a search bar. Let's take a look at our featured patterns. Each category will contain a list of patterns and previews. To preview a pattern, click anywhere on its name or preview. I'm going to see how Fireplace looks in the preview window. While previewing, you can cancel or apply the pattern to your lights. I'm going to hit Apply to see the pattern in action. Perfect. That's how we change patterns in the app. Let's try applying another one. Open up Patterns and find something to play on your lights. I think I'm going to try the bands pattern. Now just tap Preview and then Apply, and there you go. Now that we've got the hang of changing patterns, let's try editing the pattern itself. I like this pattern, but I want different colors. To change them, tap Edit Pattern on the toolbar underneath the preview. Here, we can change how fast the animation is, how many colors we want, and what colors to use. Different patterns and effects have different controls. Give each one a try to see what you can create. I'm going to slow the speed down a bit and give it some new colors for some personal flair. When you're happy with the pattern, click the back arrow or the preview window to close the controls. When you edit a pattern, it will save your new controls until you change them again. If your lights are a little bit too bright, you can turn them down by using the brightness slider at the top of the screen. Please note that brightness changes and timer will not affect the live preview. If your brightness is all the way down, your preview window will show an icon near the top to remind you that the lights are not on and need to be turned up. Click the icon to quickly turn them to full brightness. Let's say there is a pattern you use a lot and you are tired of searching for it every time. Favoriting patterns makes it easy to quickly find exactly what you want. To favorite something, click the heart icon next to the pattern preview. After a pattern has been added, you'll see it in your favorites list by clicking the favorites button on the home screen. Let's say you want to turn your lights on and off at the same time every day. Pixelights has the perfect feature. Head to the Settings tab to view global on-off settings. Underneath the Global On-Off heading, you can turn your timer on and set when to turn the lights on and when to turn them down. Just click on the time input to adjust them. Please note that the system is still powered when the timer is on, so controllers should be unplugged completely before modifying the system. When the controller's on-off switch is active, the app will display a timer icon at the top of the preview window. Clicking this icon will quickly take you to your timer settings. Let's turn the timer off and take a look at advanced settings. Here, we can delete and download patterns and reopen the setup wizard. These are mostly troubleshooting steps, or to go back and set up mapping. Although not finished at the time of this video, soon you'll be able to customize your live preview and even upload your own house or any picture, so stay tuned. If you're ever unsure or forget how to use something in the app, try out the Info tab. On the Info tab, we have interactive guides with descriptions and instructions for different actions on each of the pages. If you don't know what something does, searching here can help. Just tap on the bubbles to learn more. To close the guides, click the arrow in the top left. On this page, you can also find some helpful links to our website, bug reporter, warranty form, and more. That's all for lighting control and regular app usage. You're a Pixelights Pro. Next, we'll go over how to download new patterns from our pattern library. If you are looking for more pre-made patterns or your favorite sports team, check out the Pixelights Pattern Library on the Patterns tab. Here, you can browse through all of our pre-made patterns by category or search using the search bar at the bottom. Tapping Preview will let you see a small preview of what the pattern looks like on an example house. Let's try downloading a sports team pattern as an example. Click on the Sports button to view all sports patterns, or search using the search bar. We've covered most major sports teams, but let us know if we've missed your favorite. To download patterns, click the green Download button next to Preview. This will start downloading the pattern to all of your controllers. Once finished, the app will alert you, and you can return to the home page. Once on the home page, drag down on the screen to refresh your controllers and pattern list. Then, go to Patterns, Sports, and tap the pattern you just downloaded. Hit Preview, and then Apply. These patterns are all editable in case you want to make adjustments to colors or spacing. Next, we're going to show you how you can make your own patterns using the Pattern Builder. To start creating your own pattern, click the Create button on the home page. This opens the Pattern Builder. To start, choose an animation or effect as a base for your pattern. Color blocks, classic bulbs, and custom sports team are non-moving effects that allow you to pick colors and spacing. Let's use Chase as our animation base. After choosing an effect, you'll be able to select your colors, speed, spacing, and other controls to fine-tune your pattern. I'm going to create a chase pattern with 2 colors and shorten the tail length a little bit. Nice. I like it, but it's a little bit slow. I'm just going to increase the speed slightly. Now that I'm finished building my pattern, I just have to give it a name. Once I name it something that's super cool and memorable, I'll tap Create. Once you've clicked Create, the pattern will just take a moment to generate a preview and then upload to your controllers. Please give the app a moment to assemble and upload the pattern. Once it's finished uploading, your app will display a notification and then automatically exit the pattern builder. Just refresh the home page and check My Patterns to find your newly created pattern. Now just tap your pattern, hit Preview, and then Apply and see your new work of art on display. The next 3 sections cover systems that use a Pixelights Cloud device. Cloud is an extension to our system that provides away-from-home access, increased connectivity, event scheduling, and more. For more information, visit our website. In the Pixelights app, you'll see an icon in the top left corner of the preview window. This is your Cloud status icon. Clicking it will open your status information. Systems that do not have Cloud will display this offline icon. To connect your app to the Cloud device, go to the Settings tab. Here, you'll find the Connect to Cloud button. If you are connecting Cloud during the setup wizard, this button will be during the step we skipped at the beginning. Tap Connect to Cloud to start the setup. To connect your controllers to Cloud, an additional device that connects to your home router is used to give your controllers access to the internet. If you have a Cloud device already, you can skip and click Next page. With Cloud, you also get access to the online dashboard, where you can monitor your lights, or installers can access your lights to remotely troubleshoot for you. Just click the button to log in or sign up to connect your account and then click Next. On the next page, steps to physically set up the device are provided if you haven't done so already. After a few seconds, your Cloud should show up below. Just tap on it to connect. It may take a moment to appear, but if it does not, make sure your Cloud is on and has a blinking green light. We can now see our Cloud information on the Settings tab. Let's also check on the Home tab. Here we can see that our Cloud icon is now yellow and solid. This means we are connected to Cloud and still connected to our controllers on our network. When you leave your home, your app will automatically connect to your controllers over Cloud. The next section will go over how to use your app when that happens. To start, I'm going to take my phone off the network so I can switch to Cloud. When you are connected to your Pixelights remotely, the preview window will have a blue theme. At the time of recording, live previews over Cloud are getting rebuilt, but expect them back soon. Controlling your lights works the same as normal, but you will not be able to create or download patterns, and you can't modify your controller settings. Let's apply a pattern to try it out. When connected to Cloud, you can apply, edit, and customize existing patterns exactly like you would at home. Changing brightness and global on-off settings are also completely accessible remotely. Currently, creating patterns remotely is an in-progress feature. If you try to open the pattern builder, the app will just let you know you're not able to, and to create them on your home network. The same goes for controller settings. If we try to edit them, we can see changing important settings is blocked over Cloud. Finally, we're going to end with how to use the new calendar and event scheduler. Cloud allows you to create events for your lights, automating them in different ways. On the Calendar tab in the app, we can view events in 2 ways: Calendar View and List View. Before we go over the 2 view modes, let's create a simple event to start automating our system and populate our list. To create an event, click the Create New Event button below the viewer. This will open the Create Event window. Here, we can see our new event has 4 basic properties: Trigger, Action, Repeat, and Info. To start, let's tap on the Trigger button. The event, Trigger, will determine when our event will activate. If we tap on Trigger Type, we are able to choose from 3 different options: Time, Sunset, and Sunrise. Time will activate our event at a specific time, and Sunset or Sunrise will activate when the sun comes up or goes down. Please note that Sunrise and Sunset requires location data to work properly. Let's set the type to Time for our first event. After selecting the type, you will notice an input field for the time appears below. Enter your desired start date and time, and then click Done to move on. We can see that once we've finished a step, the property turns green. Let's now choose an action for our event. Click on Action, and then choose your action type. Currently, events are able to change patterns and brightness, or turn them on or off. Let's choose Change Pattern for this event. Again, once our type is selected, input fields for our pattern and brightness appear below. Search the list for the pattern you'd like to play, set your desired brightness, and click Done. Next up is our Repeat property. Tap the Repeat button and then choose a repeat type. Your options here are once, daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly. Each of these options will let you select a date or weekday when the event will occur, with the exception of daily, which lets you select multiple days during the week when the event will happen. Let's try making an event that happens every Tuesday and Thursday every week. We can do this by selecting daily as our type and by tapping on the Tuesday and Thursday buttons and then tapping Done. Finally, tap on Info. Here we can name our event and give it a color. Your event color will be displayed in Calendar View to organize all of your events. I'm going to name this event Warm White Tuesday Thursday and give it a warm white color. Once you've named your event and set the info fields, click Done. On the main page, you can review your properties before finalizing and tapping the Create Event button. If any of your properties are not set, you will not be able to create the event. If everything looks good, hit the Create Event button. Nice! After creating our event, we should see our event populate the calendar and list views. On the calendar view, we can click on the event to view it. This will display the event's name, trigger, action, and repeat type. We can also toggle the event on or off from here. If we click the Edit button at the bottom, we will switch to List View and automatically open the corresponding event. In List View, we can edit our event's properties, like time or pattern, or delete the event entirely. Using this structure, chaining events to build a simple automation schedule has never been easier. If you'd like to set a daily pattern and only change it for certain holidays, it only requires a few simple events. Let's see what happens when our event is set to occur. I'm going to edit the start time to activate a bit sooner. At 2:13, our lights turn to warm white. We can make any number of events we want to fully automate our system. Let's make 2 more examples to turn the lights on at sunset and off again at sunrise. First, tap the Create New Event button to open the creator. Start by tapping Trigger and then setting the trigger type to sunset. You'll notice that once we do, we can set an offset to trigger the event before or after sunset. I want the event to trigger 45 minutes before sunset, so I am going to enter -45 and then tap Done. Next is the event action. For our action, I will choose Turn On, which will turn my lights to 100% brightness, and then tap Done when I'm finished. For repeat, I'm going to choose daily, but you can choose whatever repeat type you would like. With daily, I could also choose to only activate this event on certain days, but I'd like it to happen every day, so I'll leave it as is. Now, tap the Info button and give the event a name and color before finalizing it. Now that I'm happy with my settings, I'm going to hit Create Event and wait for it to be uploaded. I've gone ahead and created a couple more events off screen. Let's take a look. The event, Lights Off at Sunrise, does exactly what it says. If we open the details in List View, we can see how it works. This event is going to turn my lights off 15 minutes after sunrise every day, opposite of the On Before Sunset event. The other new event, Yearly B-Day, is a yearly event that will change my pattern to birthday every year at 1 a.m. on July 28th. As well as changing the pattern, this event will also set my brightness to 50% on activation. Now that we've reviewed our new events, let's switch over to Calendar View to see what's changed. In Calendar View, we can see events that have multiple events per day. Clicking on this day will bring up a list of events on that day, where we can choose which event to view. Each event will repeat every month as long as it is supposed to play. Now you're ready to completely automate your Pixelite system. That's all you need to know when using your Pixelite system. Thanks for watching, and visit our website, pixelites.com, for more details.